Good morning from Tenecatita Bay. We arrived yesterday and we're here with only 2 boats because hurricane season is coming and everybody is heading on home. So there's the 2 boats. There's the mangrove forest. There's the hotel. And up there is the nudist colony. And our trip took us from the Cruz all the way out and all the way down to here. And what made this epic was right about there. As we were leaving, we realized that our batteries were depleted and we had to go engineless. So we decided to take the challenge and carry on. And yes, it definitely was a challenge. We got a good tack, so we went out 50 nautical miles and into the open ocean, where we were met with 30-knot winds and 5-meter swells. And this went on for 24 hours. So night number 1 was very little sleep. And night number 2 put me on the deck. The swells were being hit by winds, so they were turning into white caps. So instead of the boat going over top, the swells were going over top of us. So I sat in the dark, and every once in a while, a wave would come over top of the boat and crash on my head and fill the cockpit. We only had the forestay going, so all the other sails were wrapped up, and the main started to unwrap. And the swells were still coming over. And in the distance, I could see other boats. And I panicked. And I panicked for a while, and then I had to go report to the captain. So I go in, open the hatch, and I go into the hatch door, and I'm sitting there crying and telling my plight. And a huge swell comes over the boat and crashes on my head and down my body and into the galley. Pascal, being the good captain, took me inside, put me into my warm winter life suit, which was nice and dry, and put me back outside. And I finished my shift, and we actually made it here. And the cool thing that we saw during that whole storm and those massive swells, a huge pod of porpoises came along, and they would ride the swells to the very peak and all leap into the air and then dive in and ride the next swell. It was absolutely amazing. So we fought the waves. When we came to a dead zone, we used the paddles to turn us around and get us in the right direction to catch whatever wind we could, and we sailed into this bay and anchored. So a big epic achievement and a poo-poo to fossil fuels as we did this engineless. So we're here, we're gonna go explore. As you see, we're still a little tired, gonna relax, do some engine work, and then it's on to the next. So you guys have a really good day.